Hey folks, what do we got going on today? We're going to do a crew review of this top-of-the-line machine that Saeco makes. It's the Xelsis Evo. It's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I'm going to tell you about what this machine can do. Actually, it does everything. There isn't anything it doesn't do. So, you can actually program in 6 different people in your family, and each one of them can have an icon, and within that icon, you can program 5 different basic drinks, cappuccino, macchiato, all these ones that are over here. Plus you can get into hot water that you can program for tea or something, make an Americano. You can program an Americano in there. You can program a macchiato. So this has a lot of functionality. So if you have a lot of people or even a few people in your home, and a lot of company, I've had people, I get on the phone and they say, I do a lot of entertaining. I want people to come over and have their own settings. It's perfect for that. This, I happen to like the star setting. Why? Well, if you don't know why, I'm just saying. So in that, I can get into the beverage menu and I can program every beverage that this machine will make just for the star, under the star user, which is me. I can program the temperature of the coffee. I can program what they call the aroma, which is how many grams of ground coffee gets ground so that you can brew a more intense drink or a lighter drink. Milk, it'll do the milk, and you can program how much milk is going to go down into your cup. 5 different drinks for just me. So if I pull up the star or I pull up whatever, it's going to be programmed just for me. And this happens to be the Saeco default setting. That's not programmed for anybody, it's just default. So it's going to go back to what they think is best. You have a bypass doser up here for a scoop of coffee that will bypass the grinder if you want. 1 scoop down in there, and it'll know that if you get into your drink in the bypass, which is right there. First you go through the intensity, and then the bypass doser is the pre-ground right there. So, this is the bean hopper right over here, and this holds 12 ounces of fresh beans. It's got a nice rubber seal around all of this so that it keeps the beans fresher. This is the adjustment right here for adjusting the fineness of the grind, as far as you can adjust it down depending on the bean you're using. And let me remind you once again, do not use an oily bean on a super automatic. It just does not work well. It clogs up everything. You don't want to do that. Pick a nice medium roasted espresso blend. Over here is the water tank, 54 ounces. The machine comes with a water filter and a water test strip so you can test the hardness, and you can get into the menu of this machine and you can change the hardness of the water. And what that does is it will, if you have really hard water and you've programmed it that way, it will ask you to descale more often. That's just a preventative maintenance for this machine. If you don't take care of it, it ain't gonna work right. Cup warmer up here, you can have it active or you can shut it off, so it's electric. It actually has an electric coil up in there. Nice stainless steel casing. I mean, I can't say enough about the casing on this machine, how pretty it is. It's just a nice looking machine. Another one of the big key features on this is it does the milk automatically, or unlike other machines, it actually has a manual steamer too. The Evo gets the milk hotter than the old carafe, but some people like it really, really hot, which makes milk not taste quite as good, but hey, if you want it really hot, you can steam it yourself right there. It has this dial on the front, which is the Saeco brewing system dial. Gives you a little more crema if you turn it one way, and more like an American coffee, which gives you less crema if you turn it the other way. So, all of this programmability, this machine is great for people that really need that kind of functionality. It's not too big on the countertop. I've seen a lot bigger. On the inside, let's look at the inside. Drip tray, dregs box. Brewing unit right here. Typical brew unit. Make sure you keep all this clean in here when you're using the machine. It's very important. Rinse this once a week with hot water. Do your descaling, rinse this all out. Make it nice. Another feature of this machine is Look at these stainless steel hinges. These things are mambo. You don't get that on most machines. You can actually, whoop, you can actually lift this machine with these hinges. That's how sturdy they are. Really stout. So, I say, let's make a drink. But first I'm going to show you the steam power on this machine. Let's do that. Just want to show you. And it's got to warm up a little bit. But I think the steam on this is pretty darn good for a super automatic. See, this indicates it's warming up. While it is warming up, this machine, you don't have to go out to the coffee house anymore. You can make all the drinks that you're used to going out and getting. You can do it right with this machine right here. And this is a traditional steam arm. This is not a Panarello. So if you just break the surface of the milk with this, you're going to get as much foam or as little foam as you like. This is a little higher end. It's a lot higher end. All right. You're kind of like me some days. You don't really want to use the steam arm. You can use the automatic milk feature, just like this. Let's get into my profile. Remember the star. There. Now I'm going to make a cappuccino. The milk comes out of here, right down into the cup, and the coffee right behind. Another thing about this machine is you can program it to come on in the morning. You can set the clock in there, 24-hour setting, military, or you can do the 12-hour setting. And you can have it come on in the morning and it'll be ready for you when you get out of bed. And it has a automatic shut-off mode too after so many minutes. You're getting too much milk, you can stop it, you can interrupt it. Now it's going to put the coffee right behind. I didn't get into my settings actually and set it. I probably would have had the beans up to the highest point, but I'm using the factory settings. Oh, I forgot, super automatic latte art. Look how nice that looks. We did some testing on this, and we found that the shots alone, after we did several shots, we got it up to 193 or so. And then we said, yeah, but we did numerous shots. So we let it sit for a little while, like about 5 minutes, and we did another shot, 193. That is the hottest shot out there as far as I'm concerned. Look how nice that drink looks. We found the shots were really nice on it. And the fact that you could adjust the temperature in the menu on the backside made it really perfect. So we can really come up with a hot drink. That's really nice. You know, I can't say enough about this machine. It's a great machine. When you bring this back over, it does an automatic clean. It sends steam through here, down through the handle. It does a rinse, like it says here, rinsing the carafe. If I could just get it to do laundry, I think I'd be in heaven. But no, doesn't do laundry. So there you go. It just cleaned itself. Now, this milk in here, this is still cold. Stick this back in the fridge. Next person that gets up in the morning or whoever, they want to use it throughout the day, all they have to do is plug it in. And when you're not using that, it's got a nice, attractive cover that just goes right on there like that. So that's the Xelsis Evo, top of the line for Saeco. Has so much programming that, I mean, get into the stats on our webpage. We'll have more information on it. I mean, I can't say enough about how much this machine will do. And I think it's great for families of 2 or 3, and then you have people entertaining coming over. Hey, they have their own program in there. Just push a button and get what they want. You don't have to sweat the small stuff and do it for them. They can do it themselves. You like this? Watch our YouTube channel, subscribe, and you'll get all the latest that's coming out. Check out this machine on our web page, and if you have any questions about it, call us or check out our webpage, seattlecoffeegear.com. Thanks a lot.